Right guys, we've got a Benq monitor that is a 27-inch, and basically it's not, the HDMI is not working. So we're going to open this up and see what's happening on the inside. Right, I'm going to take off the stand first. Just get it screwed out for that. Okay, so we have got this off, that onto one side. Right, let's have a little look how many screws we have. Let me get the other angle so you can see. Right, there's 4 screws, there's one on each corner, so we'll get those out and then basically we'll see what's happening after that. Just change the yeah, that's probably something where we need it. Okay, so there's 4 screws on these kind of screws on each corner. Hang on, let me just see if I can get that focused. I don't know, my focus is not working that good on this camera anymore. Yeah, there's 4 screws basically, one in each corner, so we'll get those out first. Right, we've got the 4 screws out. Let's see if it just pops off. Doesn't look that easy to come off. Okay, so we'll have to look if we've got any other screws or anything on the other side. Let's stand it up a bit. Right, let me just get my pry tool. And right, okay, the focus is working on that now. Yeah, there we are. So it is under here. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one. All right, okay, what I'm doing is basically prying it from these corners, and there we go. One side's in. Probably have to go all the way around in the same way. Let me get something different on this side. Yeah. Okay, the front is popping off. Okay. Well, what we're going to do is keep on pulling it all the way around and see. Yeah, it's coming. That's good. Looks like it's the front bit that's coming off. No, it is the back. Okay. So what we're doing is basically, hang on, let me just see if I can get more. Right, I can't get any more than that in. So Yeah, I'm just prying it all the way around now, and just to see if we can get all of it off. Okay, looks like the bezel is coming off. Okay, so basically we have to do it this way because the bezel is coming off. Right, putting it down that way is no good because we can't see what's happening. So let me just get it in an angle where I can get everything in. Okay. Right, that one's a bit hard there. Yeah, so I'm going to go all the way around. Just trying to put all of the corners off where it's holding it. Yeah. So we need to put this back again as well. So, right, okay. So we're okay on this side, it's come off. I think I need a camera that can. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Okay. Okay, right. What it is, I think it's the back that comes off, does it? Yeah, it does. So there is a cable there. So I'm going to be a bit careful on that. That is a bit odd because this, nothing's holding this screen in. Okay, that's fine. Okay. If you look, there is, let me just get in a bit closer. Yeah, there. You can see there is a cable connection there, so we've got to be very careful of that. That's come off. I think that is your buttons. Put that aside. And we'll go this way so I can see what's happening. Right, there we go. Right, what's next to come off? That is a funny shield. Nothing connecting that there. So it's just these two screws, looks like it, just that. Right, this is bad. Can't get everything in. Okay, so hang on, let me see if I can get this a bit out. Right, there's two screws here basically on the monitor. Let me just see if I can get you back on the other one. Yeah, there's two screws here that need to come out. So we'll take those two out. And then we'll see if we can get that to move. Yeah, we can. Okay, so that is that connected to that? Let me have a little look. Okay, I see. The USB is connected in there. Get that out of there. Yeah. Okay. So what we'll do is, I think we'll leave the USB in where it is, because that's not going to do much for us anyway. Actually, no, we'll have to take it out. I just realized that is holding that place. Well. Right, okay, so now if we take out that, someone's done some soldering on there. Let me just get these cables out the way. That's one out. Let's see the other one. Trouble is you don't want to pull on the cables that hard, but just in case. That's two out, okay. And we'll take this end one out as well. Let's see if we can take this out. Okay. We have got somewhere. Okay, this is a really nightmare design, isn't it? Okay, so there is a clip at the end. Let me see if I can get you back on the other camera so you can see what the clip was like. And we are here. Yeah, basically what it is, it's got a clip here that pushes from both sides. So we've got that off now. And okay, at least we've got a little bit more of the view. So I've taken this piece off now completely from the wires and everything. So we can put this on one side and put the screen on one side for now. Okay. Let's push the screen on one side. There we go. Right, okay. So now what we need to do, we will have to take out, got a little bit of reflection there, the board that has got the HDMI connection. So this one here. Yeah, be careful on this side because this will have about 230 or even more voltage on there, and you can give yourself a big shock and even damage something. First, safety is the first thing you want to do, basically. Okay, let me just get this. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so let's see what's holding at the bottom. Right, at the bottom we got these two, well, 4 and 2 screws. So what we'll do is take off the screws. Right, that screwdriver doesn't want to work. Let's get that in there so I don't, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll get that out. This one, second one. Just 2 screws out of there. Right, now we need to take off the HDMI connectors, the sides where they plug into. One out, that's 2 out, and then the VGA one, we just get that in there. There we are. Those there, and we get that pulled out. Okay, there's 2 connections there. Okay, so we'll take that as the top one. Got to be a bit careful on these before we start damaging something. So I'm taking those 2 out. There we go. Right, just to show you basically the voltage on there that will be still alive in this, so we can probe it around. If I can see where the capacitor is, right, okay, I think I can see where the capacitor is on this. So what we'll do is put it on. Right, let's put it on DC and see if you're gonna get anything out of there. Okay, we've got a lot of reflection here. What about that? There, yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's check that one. I keep putting on the wrong one, don't I? Every time I do this. Right, okay, here we go. That's not the one. That's not the one. Okay. I don't know if that is the capacitor. 4.5. That's probably not the one. Okay. Could be really careful because you don't want to be touching something in there that is DC 4 point something. Okay, let me just see if I can get that on AC. Right, that's AC. So do we get anything on AC? Well, obviously we know it's not AC, but that's our mains. So I'm thinking that might be the capacitor. Okay, what I'm going to do is be careful and take off the board and see where the capacitor is, so we can see what the voltage is when we've just taken out. That way we would know if there is any voltage on the board. Be really careful on taking this out, because you don't want to be touching it. You will get a really big shock, and you can probably kill yourself as well if it's a high voltage capacitor. Okay, so I'm just going to do that, and the capacitor is down here. Okay, so the capacitor's down there. So we can check the voltage on that capacitor now. Hang on, where was it? Right, as you can see, there it is, and the voltage on that is 450 watts. As you can see, 450 watts, and that will give you a very big shock. So what we'll do is we'll test that, and that is those two probes there. Okay, so here we go. Right, luckily it looks like it's been discharged, so we were lucky there. Okay, that's good. At least it's been discharged, but I'm not still going to take a risk. What I'm going to do is get a pliers. I don't know where I put my other bits, so I'm just going to get this and do there, so at least we know there's no voltage in the board. Yeah, that's fine. So basically we've discharged it, and now we're okay to touch anywhere on the board. The thing is, this board hasn't got no problem, so I'm going to put that back. I just wanted to show you, if the capacitor isn't discharged, you can get a very big shock on that. So let's get all these back, and then we have a little look on the other board and see what's happening on there. If it's something small, then probably we can fix it, and if it's something like icy or something, then probably we can't. So let's get these back first where they should be, and then we can start doing something on that one. Okay, so we'll put this on the side, and we get our board, and we'll start having a little look at it and see what's what now. Okay, so here we go. We could check all the diodes, because let me just see if I can get in there. We've got like, right, so if we put the black probe on the diode side, which side has got the black label side, well, strip on it, so that should be the way it should be contacting. All right, what are we getting here? We're getting 30, yeah? So if we go the other way, we should be getting nothing, and we are getting 30 again, kiloohms. Okay, so I think the best way to do this is to put it on diode mode. Right, okay, here we go. So on diode mode, if we go on one side, we got 7.707, yeah, and if you go on the other side, we got 1.9. right, okay, so are we supposed to be getting anything on the other side? Right, okay, that one is giving us 1.9 on that. So is that a leak in there? All right, okay. So we're getting nothing else in the other ones. Okay, so that one is, maybe I'm getting a leak in that of voltage going backwards. Okay, so that one, let's check the other ones as well. So the ones here. So what are we getting there? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, and that's fine. Right, so if we go the other way around, are we getting a leakage on that as well? Okay, 1.9. So nothing on that one, nothing on that one, and nothing on that one. So it looks like the ones at the ends are giving us a leakage on the other side. So I don't know how that is working. Let me just get my microscope on here so that I can see what's happening as well. Let me see if I can put, okay, there we go. Okay, right, this is not going to work because my, yeah, okay, we're okay, that's good. So we've got like, this one is giving us like a leakage like 1.9. so I don't know why is that, where these ones are not. And it's the same on this one here, 1.9. so I'm thinking there's nothing wrong with that, because otherwise we would have had the same problem on both of them. Okay, so we've got nothing, can't see nothing that's damaged. Let's have a look at that one. Yeah, that's okay, one-sided. And if you go the other way around, I don't know if you can see this one. Okay, right, this one's a bit behind, so it's a diode. Right, we're getting 0.9 on that one, on the leakage. I don't know. This is confusing me. 1.9. Right, as I know, the diode's job is to let one side current to go in and the other side to stop it. So I don't know what's happening here. So maybe we got a short on somewhere. Let me just touch that to each other. We get 0, 0. Okay, so that's a coil is open. That's fine. Okay, right, we're getting a 0, 0 there on that coil. And why are we not getting, okay, they're resistors. Right guys, I know you can't see it there, so let me just turn it around and see if you can get the view on that there. Okay, but basically what I was doing is, let me just check this diode again. Right, it's got 0.9 on one side, but if we go on the other side, change the probes, what are we getting then? Right, that's what we should be getting, and that's, if you look, this is a black probe on the marking where the black marking is. Right, that's what we should be getting. But why are we getting a current flowing through the other way? Okay, let me just check on a negative. Right, so that means there is a short, I think, on this, because we're getting 0.9, what we were getting from the, so where is the short? Zero point 0.9, 0.9, 0.9. Hang on, I'll keep that there on the earth connection. Okay, hang on, that's not right. Are we on the earth connection? Okay, that was 0.9. No, it wasn't. Okay, let's go on this here. Right, okay, here we go. 0.9 on that diode. 0.9, 0.9, 0.9, and 0.9. Right, what about these? So there's 0.9, 0.9, 0.9, 0.9, and 0.9. Right, okay. 1.2, 1, okay. Right, okay, what it is, this, we should not be getting any current going through, so that means that most likely there is a short on the circuit somewhere. Why are we getting this? Because if I take these off, I'm sure we're not going to get nothing on it. Right, okay, so if we look, right, let me just turn this around a little bit, and then what we'll do is look at the capacitors up here. I'll put it on continuity mode and see if there is any short in the capacitors. Right, we're on continuity mode. That should beep. Yep, okay. So if we look at this capacitor here, nothing. This is a coil, so that should give, yep, that should give us a beep. That's fine. Nothing there. What about that? Nothing there. Right, okay, that's fine. The capacitor's okay. That's okay. Because what happens is capacitor charges up, and then when you go to the other side, it should give you a little beep. Yeah, that's a coil. That should be just straight through because there's just a little wire in there. Okay, there's nothing there that we can see. Right, this is a coil, is it? I think, or is a resistor. Right, I'm getting nothing on that, so that must be a, no, it is a resistor. There it is. Okay, nothing on that. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, that's fine. Resistor, coil, I think. Yeah, that's a coil. Capacitor. Right, nothing there. That's fine. Right, okay. Usually what happens is if the capacitor shorts out, it'll be short circuited, and that's the only way you get the, why am I these, that's a coil, is it? No, the resistors, so that's fine. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Right, can't see nothing there that is damaged. These ones, I don't know if you can see this. Let me see. Oopsie. Am I in focus? Or shall I just focus it in a little bit more? Okay, let's see if that works better. Right, okay. So we're here. That's fine. Nothing, nothing short, nothing short. Yeah, just to make sure it's working. That's the, okay, that is a resistor. Looks like a coil. That is going to there. Okay. Right. Yeah, yeah, it's saying a capacitor there, and a, it says L15, so that is like a, basically like a coil. And then it's got these three capacitors here. It says here, three capacitors. That's all fine. Okay, can't see nothing wrong there. Right, what about this one? That's a resistor, so I'm not going to get nothing out of that. Fine, 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 fine. Right, that is going to the chip and that's going to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on a resistance mode, ohms, and see what the resistance is on these resistors. Right, it's calculating. Right, it's 101 ohms on that one. Right, let's go to the next one. 100, 100, 102, 100. Right, these ones are labeled like 750 on them, so that means they're only 75. Yeah, that's fine. That's the same again. And same again. Okay, so there's nothing on there. Right, can't see nothing there. Okay. Right, what about these ones here? That's another resistor. 4.9k. 6.6k. That is a capacitor, so I'm not going to get any information on that from that. So that is a 4.6, and then we've got another one there. Okay, they're all okay. This is coming here, from here to here. It's fine, but then that is going there. Okay. Okay, that is a capacitor. Let me put into continuity mode again just to check if that capacitor is okay or not. Oopsie. Right, it's not even charging up or nothing, so I don't know if that is the, I don't know if that is the problem. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see this. I just get carried away sometimes. And let me see if I can see the capacitor there. Yeah, okay, you can just hang on, let me see there. It's basically a capacitor there, and it's giving us nothing on both sides. See, that is giving us nothing on this side. Okay, let me go into capacitor mode just in case. Right, nanofarads has got it there, so let's have a look now. See what that is, because it says on there C49, so obviously that's got to be a capacitor. Right, here we go. Right, it's not giving us basically nothing's not even picking up the, hang on, let me see if I can just move my probes just in case my connections aren't that good. Here we go. So that way at least it should get a reading. Come on. Well, I'm not getting no reading on that, so I don't know if my meter is capable of reading that or not. First, let me try that again. Right, I'm not getting nothing on that. Okay, let me see if I go on to ohms. Am I getting something through, you know, is it shorted out so slightly that we're getting a problem there? Okay, so I can't see nothing there. Oopsie. Right, okay, so that was no good. Let me see if I can put that back into focus. Right, my lighting is not brilliant on this. Hang on, let me just switch that off. Maybe you can see a bit better. There you go. Okay. So what we need, where were we? We're down here, aren't we? Can we see that on the camera? There we go. Okay. So what we're doing is this capacitor is not giving us no reading. So if you touch these probes, you can hear the beeping noise, yeah? So if there's a capacitor, it should charge up. Oopsie, I touched the probes. Nothing this side. And nothing that side. And that is going into there. Do I take it off? Why is it not giving me a reading? Okay, let me put it in just not continuity mode, but just ohms, and see if we're getting anything, even a slight little bit of current going through it or not. Okay, we're getting 8.2 megaohms. That is strange. Why wasn't it giving us into continuity mode? Okay, so but we're not supposed to be getting anything through that. Right, we get 1.8 one side. This is confusing me. And then we're getting 8.2 one side. I don't know how that is working. Okay, I've just bent my probes. Okay, that's better. Is that okay? Yeah, nearly. Okay, so it says C49. So we know it's a capacitor. Then why are we getting... All right, let me just check on another capacitor. That's a capacitor as well. Oopsie, let me just get that in the shot. So we know that is a capacitor as well. So what are we getting on that? Okay, we're still getting readings on that even. Aha. One side we're getting nothing. On one side we're getting something. Let me just try another capacitor just to be sure. 1.3 one side and the other side. Okay, looks like getting nowhere. Okay, 4.8 megaohms. 1.3. No. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's try diode mode. See what happens in diode mode. Does it give us anything? Okay. So there's nothing one way. And we're getting something the one way. Okay. And let's get back to that diode. Getting nothing on that side. And then we're getting Okay, we're getting 6 point something on the diode mode, right? Okay, so if we go back now to our capacitor on that one, this is getting brilliant, isn't it? Nothing on that one. Okay, so if I swap it around now, see what happens then. I'm really confused now. Right, one side is giving the diode, so I suppose, hang on, because that's earth. Yeah. Okay. So because these are connected, so that's a positive side and that's a negative side. Hang on, let me just check this. Yeah, we're getting nothing on there because that's not the side. So that is the negative side there. So if we go there, so we're getting the reading basically of, yeah, what we're getting the reading is of the diode coming through there. So that's not a proper reading. So we might, I don't know, I'm tempted to take that one off. Yeah, they're fine. Nothing wrong with them. Right, yeah, they're little diodes as well. So I'm getting nowhere with this actually. So I just want to zoom in a bit more and just see, because yeah, it says C49. Right, let me just put it on continuity mode. I just want to check some lines on there that are connected to it, so we can see if let me see, where are we? Where, well, let's put it there. Yeah, oopsie, I need to get something better to, right, so I want to view what I'm seeing from the top, because this is what I'm seeing on the camera at the top. Am I? No, I'm not. Yeah, there we are. So now I'm seeing, let me just get this camera where, so you can see what I'm seeing as well. Okay, it's going to be awkward, but okay. So we tested all these, they seem fine. So if we go now and, right, that is the only capacitor that I can't see to get any connection from. Okay, so let me just see on this side if that is connected. All right, okay, that's not connected. So that capacitor is, where are we? Right, this capacitor here, let's see, you can't see much in there, can you? Right, what it is, I've got these little capacitors here, they're so small, I don't know if I can even get in there. I get into that. Yeah, so basically they're very tiny. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that in there. So yeah, there you go, a little bit better view. Okay, but now I'm going to have a little nightmare of getting my probes around. Okay, that I'm seeing that at the top now. Okay, let me see if I can get that focused in again. Okay, that's the best I can do on that. So The thing is, that is the capacitor that I'm not getting no value coming out of it. Oh god, this is going to be a bit of a nightmare now, isn't it? It looks like I can't get the probes right. Okay, let me go from the top. Right, I'm not getting nothing from that one, so I don't know what to do now. Tried everything else, so let me just get this camera a little bit higher. Right, so if I take that one off, will I be able to get the connection? It's not shorted, so if it's not shorted, it shouldn't be making that problem for us. Right, the HDMI on this works fine. Both of them work fine. There's no problems with them, but that's a different circuit basically, because that two circuit is connected up here. Then it goes back in out of there and then to the IC here. So, okay, let me just check this capacitor, not capacitor, diode on this one here, if there's anything there. Nothing that way, that's fine, and should get something on that side. Okay, no, we'll have to put it in diode mode. Oopsie, fast diode mode. There we go, diode mode. And let me just see if I can get that in a bit more. Now I'm getting a shadow. Yeah, the light. Okay, so that's no good. Okay, let's put that on that side now, and then we should be getting a reading on that. Yeah, 6 something, and the other side, nothing. That's fine. Okay, so the other thing is, what I'm going to do is see, I don't know, these capacitors don't even, you know, they're like for the other, looks like the other side of the circuit. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip it over and see if I can check the capacitors. In diode mode. Right, why am I getting something there where I shouldn't be getting nothing? Right, hang on. Let me just put it in continuity mode, just to make sure. Right, that's in continuity mode. Right. Nothing there. Okay, that's charged up. It's fine, nothing. So I was going to make a mistake for no reason. Yeah, they're fine. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's charged up. Nothing on that side. That should be something on that side. Yeah. That one, nothing on this side. And it should be something. And yeah, that's fine. It's charged up. It's charging up. And it's discharged. Okay, same here. Charged. And oopsie, I'm touching the leads as well, aren't I? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm just going to switch the probes around so I don't accidentally touch them. Oh, good. Right, okay. So here we go. Yeah. Okay. So if I go now the other way, yeah, that's fine. Right, okay. I'm not getting that. Okay, I'm getting something on that one. And I'm getting nothing on this one. Why is that? Let's keep it on there for a minute, like that, and then see it from the other side. Right, I'm not getting nothing on that capacitor there. So what is that? Now it is that, but anyway, we'll give it another try. Yeah, and then we'll go that way, so I don't want to touch the probes. That was me touching the probes. Right, okay, let's do it this way. Charge it up a bit and then go that way. Yep, that's fine as well. So I was mistaken. That one, yeah, that's fine. Right, so can't see nothing in those capacitors there. What about that one? Yeah, that one looks okay as well. So yeah, yeah. Okay, we've got, so is that capacitor there as well? No. Right, so we basically had a look at all the capacitors. There's nothing shorted on the capacitors because they're all powering up and charging up and then discharging the way they should be. Okay, let me just check these diodes here. Put it back on diode mode again. And right, this side we should be getting nothing. Right, okay, that is very odd. You see, this is what's okay. Let me just get this connection in properly. Right, okay. Right, there could be something shortening on the motherboard, so I'm not sure now. This is the diode that should be one way. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. And that one's fine too. Okay, what about this one here? That one's okay as well. And that one there, I think, did I check that before? That one's fine. That one's fine. Right, I can't even see what's happening. That one's okay that way. What about that way? But yeah, that's fine. And that's fine. Okay, so if I swap that around, put negative on there. Okay, and let me just put it in continuity mode just to make sure that this is not shorted out. That should be shorted because that's the same leg. No, that's fine. That's the charging of the capacitor. Right, nothing shorted there. That leg and that should be shorted. No shorted, no shorts, no shorts. Right, okay. Looks like didn't get no joy out of this one. Try that one. It's fine. Nothing there. Alright, okay. I think, I don't know if I checked that in the diode mode or not. Let me just put in diode mode again. Just to make sure. Yeah, that's fine. Right, this one I'm getting a reading the other way around, so why is that? Should there be a reading on both that way? Right, I'm getting a reading from this side. 0.636 there, and I'm getting, if I'm swapping around, and I'm still getting the same reading. Okay, so shall I put it in continuity mode just to check it? Right, there isn't any short on that. Where are we? It's right behind here, isn't it? So okay, can't get around there. So what is the problem? Right, we definitely know there shouldn't be no voltage one side. Oh, brilliant. Now it's got no voltage on one side. Oh no, we're not in diode mode, sorry. There's nothing there. And okay, that's from the capacitor we're getting that little charge. So is this doing something? Okay, let's go on that one. You can see there, that's the capacitor charge on there. There's nothing on that side. That's how it should be. And then we should be getting something from this side. Like a normal diode should be. Oh no, sorry, I'm not in diode mode, am I? God. Right, here we go. Right, we shouldn't be getting nothing on this one because it's in diode mode now. And we got 646. Okay, I don't know if there's another diode in between there that's doing that. Right, we got nothing on this side. Actually, we should be getting something on this side. Probably due to the capacitor. Right, it's discharged. There we go. Right, we have got something on that side now. Right, I think what we got is another diode here with this diode, so probably that's what's making this reading a bit funny, because if when I'm swapping around I'm still getting the same reading. Yep. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go under the microscope, if I can get that under the microscope. Where are we? Yeah, there we are. And yep, that's a diode, and it says it's another diode there. So I think that's why I'm getting the false reading. Yeah, there you go. You can see the 6 something. Yeah, that's another diode. So that's why we're getting, I don't know if this diode's gone, or let's have a look. Yeah, you can see you're not getting nothing on this side. No, we're not. Okay, we're getting 1 point something. 1.6, okay. Are we getting anything through both of them? Right, 2. This is the A4. Have I got another A4 there? No. If I got another A4, then we can check it, see if that is the problem or what. Right, okay, so looks like got nowhere with that. So, well, it's the first time we're learning, so I'm trying my best. Right, so what I'm going to do is basically stop it there, because I don't think I can do anything else with that. Because even I've traced all the circuits, they're going to this IC here. So if this IC, what I could do is check the connector as well on that and see how is it the connector. Well, the connector is the display connector, so that shouldn't be making no difference. Well, what I'll do, I'll give it a clean anyway. Let's weird out. So I've got this fiber pen that basically can just rub it once or twice, and that should clear everything off it. There we go. So if you put that back in there, it would be odd, isn't it, if it was just a connector. Right, okay, nothing there. No, nothing. Okay, looks like that's as far as I can go, because that's the only knowledge I've got on that bit. So I'm going to stop it here and put it back together, and then see what happens. Right, I'm going to put it back together basically now and see what happens from there. Didn't get any joy with that, so we haven't done nothing to it. The only thing we've done is clean the connector on there, so should be the same problem still there. Okay, so let's get that in there. It should be like that. Yep. And we got the 4 screws that go in there, and just get rid of the multimeter because we don't need it anymore, do we? There we go. Let me just tighten that off. That's fine. Where's my, should do the job. Not happy with that, but what can you do? Tried our best. Right, we've got all the connections in, that's fine. Power is okay, everything else is okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, let me just put this here and get the screen back where we need it, there. Right, let's then put this bit back where it should be, like that. Okay, let me just get that out of the way for a minute, and that, right, that's where that should be, yep. Okay, so the first connection is in there like that, one, and the second one, push that in. Oopsie, sorry guys, you can't see this. It's basically okay, that's that bit done. So we need this to just sit on there, isn't it? Okay, yeah, it's got no, oh right, okay, it's got a little, right, we've got like these little notches and there's a little gap in there, so hang on, let me see if I can get this other camera in there so you can see what I mean. Yes, as you can see, there's two little gaps there where these two will fit in, and then we just push it down and that should click in, and let's put that back in. That okay, let's just get rid of that camera because we don't need that. Okay, right, that's that done. Right, we've got two screws for the HDMI connectors, so we'll screw those two back in first. Shame, I thought it was something, you know, physically you could see on there that's damaged, and then we, you know, if you can see it you can obviously replace it, but if you don't see it you can't replace it, and that's as far as I can go and see what I can do with these, because I'm not a guy that knows about circuits that much, so trying to learn as we're going along. See if sometimes you get lucky, you find a part that is damaged and you replace it and you're up and running. So well, this time we weren't lucky. So okay, this cable is a bit odd. Why is it like that? Should be okay, that's fine. There, it's supposed to be like that. That is looking a bit funny. Okay, that is the way it goes in, but I think, let me just put that, why is it giving me, it looks like it's moved over to one side. Hang on, let me just get it in the shot. Yeah, it looks like it's just moved over from one side, so hang on, let me see if this is the way it goes in. Or is it the other way around? well, I haven't taken nothing out that side. Okay. That's put me in a dilemma a little bit. Okay. We haven't disconnected. Ah, have I put the cable in the wrong way around? Probably have, isn't it? Okay, here we go again. Love this bit when you screw up. Yeah, because it's not lining up now, and I'm thinking, why is it not lining up? I think what I've done is, hang on, I better not do it on there because I don't want to crack the screen. I think when I was cleaning and I put it the wrong way around. Alright, so we're doing something right, we're doing something wrong. That's okay. Should have looked which side the connectors were. I just shoved it in, didn't I? Okay, so never mind. I'm sure. Let's have a little looky. Come on. We put the 2 screws on as well, didn't we? Yeah, and the other connectors as well. So we're doing a brilliant job. Looks like instead of fixing it, I'm making it worse. Come on. Right, those 2 are out, and let's get these connectors off. Okay, and those 2 are out. That is out, and that is out. Okay. So take the card out. Right, I'm just going to pull that, and the connections are that way. Because yeah, you're supposed to have that blue. Hang on, let me just show you where that line is. I don't know if you can make that out. Hang on, let me just get. Yeah, you see that black line there? You're supposed to get that in all the way in, so it just touches where this line is. So once that's in, then you just click it in. As you can see, I didn't even bother looking, and that's what happens. Right, now we got it the right way around, so now we shouldn't have any problem. Even if I did get it in, it wouldn't have worked anyway. So that's what happens when you're not looking and you're doing stuff. Got to be very careful with these stuff. Because sometimes you put something in the wrong way around, and then you plug it in, and instead of making it better, you made it worse. Because you could probably blow something else with it. Okay, so we got that. So I'm going to leave these last connectors at the end. Just going to put that there. Move the screen back in the camera's view. And let me see if I can get that in there. There we go. Right, here we go. Yeah, there we are. So now we put that back in again. Yeah, I don't want to be chopping off the camera shots, you know, when you do something wrong. So I'd rather put everything in so everyone knows what you can expect sometimes. And let's see, get that in there. There we go. And that's in, and it's in this line as well, because before it wasn't even lined up That's what was making me confused. That why how is it not lining up in its position where it should be? Okay, let's get these in where they should be, under there, tucked in there. The USB connector back in the side and push down. Cable in on that side, cable into this side. Right, okay. Okay, that's the lighting connector. Connects in there, that's fine. Okay, that's all tightened up. Right, should I... Someone's done a soldering job on this. I want to have a little look. They've done. Oh, right, okay, the infrared. You can see some flux on there, so I don't know if someone's changed that or something. Okay, let's see what's... Okay, someone's been putting some... Right, someone has repaired this. Because you can see some little bit of soldering, the heating of the parts. That one, okay, you want to go this way? It's a bit funny, isn't it? Okay, there we go. And there. Yeah, the button's working. So what has someone taken off from here? Because there's a tape there. That's there. This one's going down there. That's fine. Everything's okay. Okay. Put those in now, I think. I'll have to do that now, because if I put the lid back on, then we will have a problem. Just in case we can't get it off. Oh, you plunker. You just where's it gone? Brilliant, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Thank God. I thought it's dropped it in there. Yeah, work with. No, not that one. Yeah, there we go. It's tightening in. That's fine. Is it pulling that up? Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I bought this as a... the person said it's not what the HDMI, basically not even recognizing it, so I thought, let me see if I can get it going. Well, as long as the HDMI connections, there's two on it, so you know, all the new PCs and everything, you got the new connection there. Okay, so we are ready for that, and now we can put the back on. Put our 4 screws back. Actually, no, we've got 2 more screws to go, and that's these 2 that we took off from down there. Nearly forgot. Okay, so let's put that in there. I'm surprised this is just floating in there, basically. So, you know, it's not, this is moving. The only the back case is holding it in plate in this position, so a bit odd. The design, well, I suppose they know what they're designing things, what is what. Okay, we got that. Now we've got the buttons. Yep, so that's the connection from that. Okay, that's what it was. Wire, the one I was talking about. Okay, we'll just plug this cable in there, and then we'll just put the all of it back together again. I don't know if you can see this. Here we go. No, you can't. Okay, right. The trouble is I haven't got much space here to move things around as well. Right, so that's plugged in. And that we can put back and start pushing it back together so it clicks in position. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. And yeah, so I think I'm going to put the stand back on it as well, and then we're gonna screws. Yeah, that's those. So let me just get those in there. It's a really nice monitor. The only trouble is just I think when I bought it, the guy, well, he didn't tell me the truth. He said it's all working fine and everything, and I bought it and I plugged it into my HDMI and sorry, DVI connection, and it worked fine. So, and I thought, okay, that's fine, at least it's all working. And and after a second basically it went off, and that's it. And I haven't had it going after that. So let's see now. Doubt it still work, but still, that's a, you never know. My miracle might have happened. They've been probing around. Unlikely, but you know. Let's get that one in. Okay. So we will give it a go and see if it works. As long as it still keeps working on the HDMI connections. The DVI is was the only problem that because I could get a bit more of the resolution on that on the 27-inch monitor. So I thought, hang on, let's plug it all in. Let's get the power in first and see that we haven't done nothing else to this. Right, okay, power lead. Right, let me just stop it there and I'll start recording. Right guys, I've put it all back together basically, and the DVI is not working at all. I've got the HDMI connections working. As you can see, it's running there. And the resolution and everything's fine, it's clear. But whenever I plug it, it's not even, the PC is not even detecting the second monitor when I plug it in as the second one, because well, there's nothing that I can do on that. Well, that's as far as I can go. I don't know any of you guys know what's the problem with this, and if you could put it down in the comments, that would be great. Thanks.